Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. This is your April 2020 abundance reading. Been seeing so much Eight of Cups energy with the collective recently, letting go of past emotional attachments, okay? You know, I just said in the Taurus reading, your earth sign cousin that I just filmed, that I guess there's nothing like a pandemic to put everything into perspective, right? To really figure out who and what is for us, what we want to fight for and work towards versus what we don't, okay? I am also feeling a little bit of guarded energy around you guys. It feels a little bit Sagittarian, fiery, which is the season that we're in right now as well. Ace of Swords, lots of truth coming up, you know. Again, people really honoring and following their truth, because it's almost like, you know, sometimes crisis makes you realize you don't have time to waste, you know. You might as well just live and honor your truth now, you know. Okay, Emperor, I feel like this is what's upcoming for you. Feels very, very good. Notice how this Emperor is holding a sword, okay? But I'll get to that when we get there. You have the Seven of Swords coming up reverse at the bottom of the deck. I forget what other sign got this. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, okay? Seven of Swords energy in the upright sometimes can speak to someone being elusive or a little bit sneaky, not telling the truth, okay? In the reverse, I feel like you're avoiding that, okay? I feel like you're either defending yourself against that, or you're like cutting off anyone who is approaching you with that kind of energy. So coming up at the heart of the reading, Ace of Swords. This is, again, the sword of truth, following and honoring your truth. Notice here the heart on the card as well. I do feel like this might be pertaining perhaps to a relationship situation, or a lot of what's been coming up as well. If it's not a relationship, it's like some sort of work or project that really speaks to your passion, speaks to your emotions, getting on your path for your life purpose, right? Or being with your quote unquote person. Feels very much like that. Okay, your present influence is the Six of Cups. Could definitely be someone or something returning from the past, or just someone or something that elicits feelings of nostalgia. I'm also feeling a lot of childhood energy, as well as a lot of creative energy, okay? Your solar plexus chakra, tapping into your solar plexus chakra, as well as your sacral chakra, your seats and sources of creativity, okay? You may be working on some creative projects as well, okay? Or it could be, it's almost like, let's say if you're in like an existing or like a new relationship, could be, or one that's upcoming, it's almost like maybe this person operates as your muse, you know, like your creative sort of inspiration. Feels very positive, which the Taurus reading did as well, just before this. The present influence that you're not aware of is the Six of Swords, okay? Six of Swords speaks to moving from choppy to calm waters, okay, in a metaphorical sense, or it oftentimes does also talk about a literal move or traveling, okay? Perhaps you're in the middle of a move right now. Perhaps you've had to be a little bit flexible around any plans to move or travel, obviously with everything going on. Again, this is the present influence that you're unaware of. Could also be someone, again, because there may be some energy of like a past life person coming back, okay? Maybe you've had sort of thoughts or dreams about this person, and in fact they are making their way back to you, or so it seems here with the present influence that you're not aware of, okay? Your past life influence is the Knight of Rods. This is fire energy, okay? Knight of Rods, however, sometimes it can kind of have a connotation, like an in and out sort of energy. I get less so of that from this specific depiction of the card. Again, I do get a lot of that guarded energy that I did see with the Nine of Wands, which can be Sagittarius energy, more fire energy, right? And this is a fire card to Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I think I said that already. But it could be, you know, perhaps there was some fear or just some, you know, overly, sometimes if we have, like, we can build up our boundaries so high, right, that it serves to actually become like a fence or a wall, and it keeps us in, and it keeps us unable from actually exploring what we're meant to go out there and explore. So I feel like part of your past life experience and your lesson in this life is to break that, to make sure to have your boundaries, to have strong boundaries, but also to embody a little bit of that like Aries Fool energy, right? Which is being able to take a leap of faith, being able to take a risk, right? Because there is no reward without risk. And speaking of rewards, the past life influence that's coming to bear upon your current cycle of abundance is the Ace of Pentacles. I think you're the first sign to get this, right? So this is definitely a sure sign of material abundance as well. You may in fact be getting some kind of raise or just some sort of monetary gift, maybe expected or not, okay? You know, again, someone could be, and it doesn't have to literally be monetarily, it could be something that, again, contributes to your overall sense of well-being and abundance, because we can have an abundance of love, we can have an abundance of health, we can have an abundance of wealth, right? An abundance of ideas, and an abundance of inspiration, and an abundance of gratitude, whatever the case may be. But it's like you're being gifted this by a particular situation or by a particular person. And again, there is an inkling of a past life connection there, not just because these are past life cards in terms of the spread, but because of the Six of Cups coming out here, talking about the present influence as well, okay? And potentially someone traveling towards you or you traveling towards someone else. Let me just take a sip of water. Okay, so the near-term influence is the Emperor, okay? Aries energy, again, really stepping into your power, stepping into your bossdom, I don't know, your kingdom, your whatever, your boss energy, okay? And again, really honoring and following your truth there. I mentioned at the beginning of the reading that I view these as the same sword, right? That the Emperor there is holding his Ace of Swords, really going after who and what you want. And again, having very strong reinforced boundaries, but not that keep you in, boundaries that keep you safe and protected because you are aligned with who and what you are and who and what you want. Right? And that's what that Ace of Swords energy is about as well. Now, your strength is the Seven of Wands, okay? Which is talking about, again, really standing in your power, standing strong, okay? I'm getting a lot of yellow energy. And if I recall correctly, in one of my recent like Instagram or Twitter card pulls that I post like at the beginning of the week and then at the end of the week for the weekend, you Capricorns, you guys got the Sun card. And I'm seeing a lot of that energy here. And it's like that Sun energy, that fire energy is really coming in to buoy you and to support you, to propel you to be in this sort of very triumphant and victorious position, okay? And it's almost like, sure, there are going to be, you know, people who challenge you. There are going to be situations that challenge you, but you are strong enough to overcome those things, right? And you'll be able to fight those things off, and you'll be able to overcome them, like I mentioned, okay? Your outcome here is the Knight of Cups. So I definitely would not be surprised, Capricorn, if you or someone else close to you, definitely, I'm trying to think who else had this in their reading. Someone early on, could have in fact been the Aries reading, which would have been like one of the first two that I recorded a couple days ago, I believe. But Knight of Cups, someone coming forward with some kind of offer, right? Offering up their cup. Notice here that there's a little bit of guarded energy as well, but you're willing to sort of take that step. You're willing to, again, take that leap of faith, take that risk, you or someone else towards you. And again, it's because either this person really speaks to your heart, right? Like this is your quote unquote person, or whatever this project is something that you're very passionate about. And again, that is very much aligned with the collective energy right now, because people are really prioritizing the people and the places and the things that really matter to them and that really speak to them. So Capricorn, I'm going to end your reading there. As always, if you like this reading, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested, I'm also raffling off a relationship reading. So if there is someone that you're curious about, perhaps you can enter my relationship reading raffle by donating $1. The instructions are down in the description box below. $1 to my Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal equals one entry. You can enter as many times as you'd like for yourself or someone else. And I will be picking a winner tomorrow, Friday, April the 3rd at noon Eastern time. So Capricorn, thank you again so much for watching. I really do hope that this reading resonated with you, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye.